Tank! Hi guys, it's Pure Gamer, and today we are going to go over the vehicles that we can confirm. There is 13 vehicles that I can confirm so far. You know, the names and all that good information that we like to know about. So we're going to get straight into that. But first of all, I just want to say that tomorrow is the update, so that's obviously going to be important. I'll be on home about 4:30ish, hopefully. So live stream will be immediate. If Lewis and Daniel are nice and want to wait for me, then that will help me and help you guys. But we'll see what happens, because they probably will go ahead, because they're probably going to be a bit impatient and waiting all day. So the first vehicle we have is the Akula. Now this is a beast stealth chopper. Now basically this is going to be able to have night vision, thermal vision, mounted guns, turrets, missiles. This is actually based off the R8H66 Comanche. It's an attack chopper, but in this game it's going to be a stealth attack chopper. How that works, God knows, but this is what it looks like in real life. It looks like a beast. It looks exactly how it does actually in the game. That is pretty cool. It's got a weird sort of texture to it, how it sort of like the back it bends on the back sort of wing bit going towards the back wings and fins. Is them little bits there. But basically this thing you're going to be able to drive around, well, fly around. And I'm assuming the person in the back will use the night vision and all the cameras and cool stuff like that to help you fire and shoot people on the ground, I'm guessing. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens when other people are in it and you're all in stealth, and how long the stealth lasts. Is it going to be like all the Voltic cars and the boost cars where they have so much boost and then it regens? Is it going to be like that? I don't know. There's a few cars and vehicles that you wonder that. Now the next vehicle is, we don't know the name for it, but in real life, this is the V-22 Osprey. Now, it's what the American Army use. I don't know whether any other army use, but I know the Americans use it. It's a brilliant vehicle. It's VTOL. It can go up like that, just like the Hydra, basically. It can go up, can go down, can do whatever it wants. And this is a unique vehicle because, well, it's the only vehicle with blades like that do that, as far as I'm aware. It's the only vehicle that does that. Now this is the inside. It's pretty cool because this gives us an idea that this vehicle could be the MOC vehicle. Now actually this might not be, but if you look at the back down there by the woman's head at the right, you can see a ramp, and that is what is at the back of the vehicle, this vehicle here. So that vehicle in there showed us that it could be an MOC, because I'm assuming this thing isn't going to be like a fighter jet. It's not going to be fast. So that gives us the idea that that could be our inside MOC. Now we have the missile barrage. Now this basically is a beast. It's going to be annihilation to anything that gets in its way. Everyone on the last DLC was like, oh my god, it's an air missile thing, what, you know, like a SAM site or a SAM turret. Oh my god, this is going to destroy. Like, there will be no issues because you're going to be sitting in a vehicle, I'm assuming, controlling this. You're not going to be hanging on the back, turning yourself around, hoping to get the right amount of cover. Now, in real life, this is the RM70 multiple rocket truck. Now, this is a pretty cool truck. It's still operational today. It doesn't look like it should be because it looks kind of old on some of them pictures, but it is still operational. It's still a beast, and apparently it's used in Czech Republic. Czech Republic use it. But for some reason that just looks like a beast. You know, some of the Russians would use like a proper missile launcher. And look at how it just destroys them vehicles. Now, we come to, I think, my next favourite vehicle. Again, this is not a named vehicle, so we don't know what it is. But it is the police riot truck. And it doesn't have a name for it, so we don't know. And maybe they'll reveal it today or something. I don't know, because they have been uploading on Instagram. But basically, this is a beast. It's got a wedge on the front, so it knocks everything out of the way. It's got lights so people will pull over, and as you can see here, in real life, it's got water cannons, and it gets used a lot in riot situations and public order. And when we go back to the picture, again in a minute, you'll see that it has water cannons. Like, if you look at the front now, it has a water cannon at the front, and then it'll move to the side, and you can just see a slight water cannon at the back. And that just, see there, and it just shows you that could be our next vehicle. This is a water cannon. Now we have the bomber. Now this is called the Volto, or the Voltac bomber. I can't pronounce that. You know, some of the names are a bit weird to pronounce. Basically, this is the Vulcan bomber. If you've ever been to a British air show, like I was saying yesterday, this is exactly what you'll see. most loudest plane you'll ever hear. It's brilliant. Now, it used to carry nukes. It was used for carrying nukes and things like that many, many years ago. But now in GTA, you can see it's got a bomber active, where it can do some bombing. But also, it has like a side turret. But when you look at some pictures, it actually shows that the turret is on the top. So I hope that you can get the option to get rid of that, because I don't like the look of the turret on the bottom and the top. I want to get rid of the turrets and just have the bomber. Just looks cool. Now, this 2 new vehicles, I'm assuming. Now you can see the white cream car, and you can see the plane type thing behind Lester. And there's 2 things that car could be. That car could be the car that goes underwater, our James Bond type car, or it could be a new type of car that we're going to get. That is the Ferrari 308. As far as I'm aware, it's the 308. Might be wrong there, but I'm hoping I'm not. And that plane, I don't know what it is. I've tried to zoom in and everything. It reminds me a bit of the last plane that was in the game, the Bamushka. The front of it, I don't know why, but I can tell you it's not that, and it's not the other one that used to look like the Great Wall of China, with the one where it does the VTOL too. So it's a bit unknown for what them 2 vehicles are. They are completely unknown, and I guess they're a mystery, and we're going to find out. Now, these are what everyone's been talking about. These are the Imponte Deluxo. These are basically, well, I'll give you 3 guesses, and you only need to take one to know it's the DeLorean DMC. It's the exact one out of Back to the Future. Now, as you can tell, obviously, the Back to the Future pictures that you look at aren't all got the stuff on the back, because normally look at a picture of the DeLorean from Back to the Future, it has, like, if you look at the back now, it has all that high-tech stuff on the back, like that now. But in the game, it doesn't. It's just a flat back, obviously, because all the high-tech is actually at the bottom bumper, where you've got the jet-type stuff. Now, this is another vehicle where you wonder, is this going to last for so long? Will it have a beam? Now, this is kind of a weird truck. It's a trophy truck with a mounted gun on top. Now, I really could not find any vehicle like it, but I found, obviously, a Ram. You know, someone's obviously made a Dodge Ram, took the back off, put a mounted turret. The US Army have them. They're like buggies that are pretty cool. And because there's a mounted gun on the front and back, that's what I assumed it looked closest to. Because as you can see now, there's a guy at the front shooting at the helicopters. There's also a guy on the back shooting at the helicopters. So is this going to be a 3-seater where there's one guy in the front, as you can see, and then 2 guys, one at the front and one at the back, shooting? So that could be interesting to find out. But this will be a good off-roader, and it'll be good, obviously, to shoot at helicopters, because it's obviously a mounted gun trophy truck, so you're not going to have any troubles going up mountains and trying to escape things while shooting the enemy. So it could be interesting. Could be very, very interesting, because I guess, again, I'm going to try and do a price video, but we'll get to that later. Now, this is a submarine vehicle. It's basically, you've got the submarine and the submarine car. You know, basically, it's basically the Lotus. Now, that is the James Bond one. It wasn't James Bond. It could just go underwater, then come up and drive. Now, obviously, you can see more pictures of it coming out the water. But basically, it's whether that vehicle in the background that Lester was in front of, is that going to be that, or is it not? Now, also, the other thing we can see is the submarine. Now, submarine's kind of interesting. Is it going to be a property we can own, or is it going to be a property that we can maybe half own? A bit like the yacht, where you don't do anything on it, but this maybe has more activities or something like that, or storage for sea vehicles, because a submarine, it can have an access area for boats. But it also could just be for heist. Everyone's assuming it's just for heist, but I would like it to maybe be a vehicle, but obviously it's going to be massive, it's going to be expensive. So I'm assuming it will just be for a heist where we go onto it and we steal some hardware or something like that. Now, this is a vehicle that you've probably heard that Lois is really interested in. Now, this is the Futuristic Tank. It's carbon fibre. It's got a honeycomb sort of camo on it. A bit like it's going to go invisible or stealth or blend into the area that it's in. Now, in real life, this is the... it's made in Poland. It is the PL-01. Now, it's pretty cool. Yeah, the only thing is, though, it's got a railgun on top, but I've seen a picture without a railgun. So does that mean that research is coming back? That is our only problem. Will research make a comeback? I'm assuming so, because best way for Rockstar to make money, because people don't like to grind on the research, so they prefer just to spend money. The best way to do that for them is shark cards. So guys, I recommend not doing shark cards and grind while you have one last day. Make a couple of million. But anyway, as you can see now, you have everyone's favourite thing. The final and probably one of the best things is, as you can see, the jetpack. Now, the jetpack, there's obviously loads of pictures on Google of water versions of jetpacks or proper jetpacks. Now, it's kind of interesting though, because these now, as you'll see, they have mounted guns / rockets on. So this could mean you can fly around blowing things up and causing mayhem. But is it going to be a vehicle that you can just use on a heist, or is it going to be a vehicle you can just, oh, 1 minute, let me go to my MC thing or whatever, bunker, and get on? Now, as you'll also see, they also have certain outfits. Now, does that mean the minute you put the outfit on, you have to wear it? You know, that's all you can wear for it. But I guess we'll find out. Now, that's been it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, press the notification button down below for instant notifications. And I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the live stream. I'll see you guys next time.